All right, let's get straight to your forecast. Meteorologist Robert Suhr joining us once again. Not just the heat, but the humidity out there, Robert, that really brutal. But you say dads may get a little early Father's Day gift. What's
a nice reprieve from the humidity at least. The heat will still stick around. We'll be in the 80s and 90s tomorrow, folks, but the humidity will be cut tenfold, thankfully. But first, we got to get through some thunderstorms that are sliding through with a backdoor cold front that are basically ahead of that cold front. You can see it right in here, and we do have some moderate strength thunderstorms. They are kind of weakening, especially this line here. You can see that outflow boundary pushing toward the river valley. Have a cell right near Prairie Grove, outside of Siloam Springs. Maybe Gentry is seeing a shower, but again, not everybody will see rain. If you do, you're lucky. It'll cool things off for a brief time, but I think if you're like in Carroll, northern Madison County, you're probably not going to see anything. You can see Big Anvil thunderstorm cloud as we look off in the distance in Poteau from one of those decaying thunderstorms. Meanwhile, it looks a little dark as we look toward the south in Rogers, but in Rogers itself, it is dry. We had a shower slide through Fayetteville earlier. I think you can just barely see what's left of that rain shaft as that storm continues to press away from the Fayetteville area, where mostly we're still in the upper 80s and lower 90s across northwest Arkansas. In the River Valley, we're still mostly flirting with 100 degrees. You can see 97 in Spira and Pecola, 96 in Fort Smith, and 92 in Van Buren. And with the humidity, it still feels pretty oppressive outside. Most everybody, it feels like it's well above 100 degrees. Now, as we take you hour by hour, models usually have a hard time with these pop-up showers and storms. That's why you're not going to see a lot. But I think once we get past sunset, the threat for the rain drops off a cliff dramatically. So if we're going to see rain, it's going to be before sunset. Waking up tomorrow morning into the 70s. We'll rebound tomorrow afternoon, just about everybody upper 80s to around 90. But it'll be a much, much drier day in terms of the humidity levels. It'll feel a lot more comfortable despite the warm temperatures, and then waking up Monday morning upper 60s for just about everybody. You can see that drier air pushing into the area by the time we get to tomorrow morning, lower 50s for our dew points. That is much, much more manageable. It'll feel great for that early morning run, and that dry air sticks around all day Sunday and into your Monday as well. And most of Monday and probably Tuesday will feel rather pleasant. Lows tonight, 60s and 70s, and then we'll rebound tomorrow back up into the 80s and 90s, but much drier air, so it won't be nearly as oppressive. But that doesn't mean you can't still get sunburned. With the UV index tomorrow of 10.7, you can get burned in under 10 minutes. So put on that sunscreen. If you're headed to the pool tomorrow, where northwest Arkansas will rise into the upper 80s, and in the River Valley, about the same thing, flirting with 90 degrees by the time many of you maybe are doing a Father's Day cannonball into your backyard or neighborhood pool. A pretty basic 7-day, pretty clean looking, lots of sunshine. The first day of summer is on Tuesday, and it just stays hot, and the humidity will return. Same thing in the River Valley. You know, I'm almost certain somebody somewhere will hit 100 degrees next week. Not ready to pull the trigger on those numbers just yet, so we're keeping it at 99, but those triple-digit readings are most likely coming here over the next couple of days. Stay with us. We are going to check the world of sports right after we check these commercial messages.